cognitive school and Byron bought me my brain and gave me lunch.
I have never heard him shout. I've never heard him raise his voice above and normal age.
Last memory, when me and Christopher coming home from school, I went out of the car and me and Christopher were waving goodbye to each other and Daddy was driving the truck home.
Tough when he has to be tough, serious about his business, serious about work.
Run bus together, we are politicians together. And my friend that 34 years.
Born as a juvenile, come see them on their work with them parents, come up to them, be a successful in shop.
Oh, that general. He's a general. I can't say, that general, yeah?
Christopher Townsend, real general.
My father was a very well-respected man, relatable at times.
Oh, so man, remember good no man. Beard who got beard and put on jacket. We don't put on them something, a special people.
He's the kindest and the most gentle soul you may ever come across in your life.
Christopher Townsend was finally laid to rest today at the Dovecote Cemetery. The church service was held at the Beulah Pentecostal Temple, 27 Olympic Way, right there in his constituency. The church could not hold all the people who came in support of their counselor, so there was countless people in the courtyard and out on the street awaiting to join the funeral procession all the way to the Dovecote Cemetery. In the audience, it was not just Labourites attend the funeral. A lot of PMP supporters was there simultaneously with the GLP supporters. Christopher Townsend funeral bring a sense of unity, brings the people together. I see GLP and PMP embracing each other like Patrick Roberts and the Great Feather, Member of Parliament for Jamaica Labour Party. The Prime Minister was a part of the audience from start to finish. His children, grandchildren, his widow, Justice of the Peace, police officers, fortunate, less fortunate, everyone came out for Christopher Jr. Townsend to bid the last goodbye. Let us now look at some footage that was captured by the church.
I love your voice. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire. In darkest moment, you are close like no other. I know you like the Father. I know you like the bread, and I have lived in the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful.
The church ceremony was properly organized. Speaking tributes and remembrance of Christopher Jr. Townsend.
Good afternoon. Firstly, to the family of Councillor Townsend, friends, co-workers. Good afternoon to the parish council. Good afternoon to the Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness. Also, Minister Mackenzie, Minister of Local Government. Good afternoon, church. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to recite a specific Bible verse that reminds me very well of my counselor, Christopher Townsend, because I'm from his division, the Olympic Guardians division. Proverbs 17, verse 27 to 20, and it goes like this. He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and the man of understanding is of excellent spirit. Even a fool when holdeth his peace is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. My counselor was never the first to speak, but he was always the first to listen. And that is the true essence of servant leadership, and that defines my counselor, Christopher Townsend. Many of us know that Councillor Townsend was not a man of many words, but he was indeed a very wise man and a man of action. And even so, when he gave his word, he always kept it. And I am sure many of us in here can testify to that. So, my counsel is like this. It's whenever you're checking for a strength or an assistance, he will not tell you no. What he will say is that, come check me Tuesday. But it may very well be 6 to 7 Tuesdays after the original Tuesday. But rest assured, you will get the assistance. He was not just a father to his children, but he was also a father to many young.
Christopher Townsend, please. Christopher Townsend was born to Cecil Gloria Townsend on June 9, 1969, exactly 1 year and 1 day after my mother, making him the 9th and final child of the family. To the world, he was many things: a son, a brother, a husband, a father, a businessman, a boss, a counselor, and a devoted member of his community. To me, he was my Uncle Junior. Family. Family shapes us in countless ways, good, bad, and everything in between. To our family, we each contribute to one another's lives in ways we may recognize and in ways we may never fully understand. But one thing is certain, family is not a choice. It is one of God's most concrete plans, binding us together by blood, not by chance, but by destiny. To be a Townsend means to carry a strong personality, an undeniable trait in all of us. We're built with a strong will, pride, resilience, some stubbornness. My Uncle Junior, as the baby of the family, I'm sure it was nothing short of a mission to hold his own amongst the siblings. But this is one of the many things that I'm sure ultimately shaped him into the man he became. Growing up, I often visited Jamaica, and Uncle Junior always made sure I was comfortable and taken care of when I was around him, even if it meant making sure that I could eat what I wanted at a very unreasonable hour. It meant the world, even though to some it may have seemed like a small gesture. His caring ways and generous nature always shone through. He was one of the most giving people I've ever known, always looking out for others and ensuring that their well-being even before his own. It brought him joy, and I believe he felt it was a greater part of his life's purpose. I will always remember Uncle Junior as a man who was both serious and lighthearted. While he was deeply serious about life, work, and family, I often picture him with that infectious smile of his, a smile that would inevitably break through no matter how serious he tried to appear. My lasting memory of him will always include that signature smile. Standing here today is a testament to how family continues to shape us even after they're gone. If I am standing here reading this to you all, it means that I braved through and I was able to get it done. Uncle Junior, because of you, I'm taking a pivotal step in your life, in my life, in your honor. This moment will be yet another way you have contributed to shaping and guiding me, even in your absence. I love you for all the ways you helped me become the person I am yesterday, today, and even tomorrow. The many contributions you made to the world, big and small, will live on as your legacy. You worked so hard in life, and now it's time for you to rest. You'll forever be in my heart.
This is the lifetime
Good afternoon, all well-wishers and friends. Oh, what a day, what a day. Today is the 7th of December, a Sabbath day when we give a real tribute to a stalwart, Christopher Joseph Townsend. But I would begin by a prayer. Oh Father, you have chosen us out of the world to yourself, and we are a heavenly nation, true living on the earth. We are foreigners to those who do not know you. Our ways from you are foreign, strange, and offensive to them. We are also pilgrims, for this world is not our permanent home. Help us to live for you in the midst of a strange and hostile land, always remembering our true country is above. Brothers and sisters, I acknowledge all the guests, family wishes and family and friends, and most of all to the Mayor and Dr. the Honorable Prime Minister Andrew Williams. Now, a lot has been said that Christopher Townsend did not speak to anyone, but I will tell them, for me, that's a lie. Because Christopher Townsend and Danny Gale had dialogue for hours and hours and hours. We spoke excessively on many things, and he was very meticulous. And I enjoyed his life because he made me into an unsung hero. He understood that I epitomize the political freedom of the constituency. And another thing, Christopher Townsend was very truthful. He spoke the truth at all times. And he's going to be missed exponentially. Well, you see, I was educated at the feet of the Gamaliel of Jamaica, the Honorable Edward Phillips Yard. And he said to me, Danny, when I die, your oratory and your diction must lift up the Jamaica Labour Party. So, brothers and sisters, that's what I will continually do. And we are going into tedious times. And I hear a lot of people saying a lot of things about the Prime Minister. But we will be sitting down to deal with this so that a third term will be possible. That is not a guess, and that is not a wish, because it will happen, and it will come from Belmont Road. Brothers and sisters, I end by saying we here are going to miss Christopher Townsend exponentially.
Viewers and subscribers, don't move a muscle. Just go over to part 2, where you will hear what the Prime Minister has to say about Christopher Townsend, Member of Parliament Feder, Mr. Williams, Patrick Roberts. We will look at the crowd inside and outside, the journey to Dovecot, the bands, the tears that flow at the graveside. And brace yourself for the greatest tribute to Christopher Jr. Townsend, the greatest tribute of all. All that and more. You're watching Talk Show Telly. Like, share, subscribe. You know the comment section is open. Let me hear what you think now.